everybody. Oh good, and I already have the live logo up, so I don't need to do anything else. Welcome to some Miners heavy playoff implications here. I'm Doof. True Blue is not joining me because he's playing in this game, but I do have a special guest with me.
Yeah, good morning, good evening, and good afternoon, everyone. It's Ozzy here. It's great to be back. Thank
Yeah.
you for inviting me back.
Yeah, man. Of course. You are always welcome. So, we were almost told when it went live, so I think they're in the middle of setup right now, hopefully.
Actually, no. Setup's completed. We've
yeah.
had the kickoff event, which I've missed it.
And we have the
And
first block.
Yep. At first KO.
That's a good start for True.
Yeah. Now, this is something I wanted to check out. I didn't have the chance to because we were rushing to get into the game. Did he fire those zombies? No, he didn't.
Does he have too
He's
many
still
zombies?
carrying them. Oh my god, yes.
Yeah, I remember he has like 15, right?
Yeah,
But,
and he still got them all.
Yep. So True has picked up 2 bribes with the difference.
Oh, he did go.
And then he went straight for Mr. Skeletal.
Yeah, Tetsuya, 2 bribes,
Oh,
and 2 babes.
That's because, oh man, I think I figured out what the kickoff event was, because it's a bribe stadium, and then they both have 2. So, it was a bribe stadium, and they got the free bribe.
There's no Cheney on the field? Nope.
Nope.
So, he didn't go for that inducement. So, I was having a chat with True about the inducements, and I said to True, I said, if I was to choose what I was going to pick, I'd go a bribe and a babe, potentially, to get the 2 bribes with the bribe stadium. Or I'd just go all ham and get that wizard.
Yeah.
You know?
Undead can use wizards semi-effectively. Not as good as elves, obviously, but ghouls are pretty quick and able to get involved. That said, this whiteout defense kind of spread is now working against him a little bit because the humans have overrun this right side of the field here.
Yeah, but he can always collapse in on it. It's
Yeah.
not too great. It will only take him 1 or 2 turns to recover. And by that stage, True will march up the field, granted, but you know, he's going to have to deal with a few whites there, definitely.
Yeah. Here comes the question of what's the good blitz target?
Well,
oh, that's
I
a
like
good
this
blitz
one. That's a fantastic. Oh, double skulls! Ouch. And gets rewarded with stumbles.
Nah, it's not going to be enough. It's a blodge piece. So.
Oh yes, I keep on forgetting about that goddamn catcher.
Yep.
To be honest, I thought it was Say Ow.
Oh,
and I was like, oh yeah, you kill that guy. You kill him good. Well,
yeah.
Mr. Skeletal, the fan favorite, he's currently down, stunned.
Yeah. Was targeted by True. I think with this many bribes on the field, he really wants to make sure that dirty player stays out.
True just doesn't appreciate a good meme character.
I know. I know. What? Just wants to win. What is this? Why would you win when you can have meme characters?
It's interesting that he actually blitzed with his mummy rather than his piling on Mighty Blow. I know what I'd be doing. 2 bites of the cherry at that DP. Yes, please.
Yeah.
But, you know.
It's the only DP, although True does have a bench, so he can use a lineman in a pinch, but...
Oh, yeah.
He doesn't have that many cheap fouling pieces left. A lot of his linemen are pretty developed at this point.
Yeah. He's definitely bloaty as AF.
Yep.
I'm not sure what your rating is for your streams, but I'll try and keep the swearing down to a minimum. And that's impressive for an Australian.
Just as long as you don't say the fuck word, I think we're okay.
Oh yeah, damn.
Nah, it's pretty PG-13. What's up, Toast? What's up, Ernadar? How you guys doing?
Hey boys.
I don't know if I like this mass basing approach from Tetsuya. He's going to be giving up a lot of blocks here in a second.
This is actually something that I've been really working on in my game, is not to play base derp derp, you know,
Yeah.
because it just gives away too many hits, way too many hits.
Yeah.
Like even in my game against Engram, I was loath to base up with my bull, and I almost got punished for it.
Yeah.
He almost surfed it with a chain push with 2 witches and a blitzer. Thank God the bull went down, but didn't stay down. So
Yeah. Thank God that or I mean, it's important to like base up when you can without taking punishment for it, but
Mhm.
the problem is like basing up is accepting that there's a chance that your characters get punched, and especially when True has as much strength and guard as he does, he's going to get some punches in this turn.
Oh god, yes, and you know you can already see 2 guard players waiting in the wings already.
Yeah. He can bring around his strength through catcher to the side, and just that's potential 4 blocks that are all gonna go down. Although the first one, just a push.
It's a start. Guard is now taken out of the play.
Yep. And that's a
Or
free
at
hit
least one
now
piece.
on the mummy, and that's the armor 8
Oh, yeah.
mummy. So that's the one that he
You know-
really doesn't want to get punched.
It's not a piece that I'm gonna be sad to say goodbye to. I think all
imagine why.
mummies must die.
Can't
Yeah.
imagine why.
Oh wow! Holy shit! He's plus movement now. To be honest, I haven't seen Tetsuya's team since I last versed him.
Yep.
So it's quite interesting to see.
He traded an AV point for a movement point, and that's actually the reason why he hasn't been fired yet, is he is plus move.
Yep. So up he gets and up he goes.
Yep. So Tetsuya, doing a playoff run, wanted to avoid. It looks like King Ramses is going to be the blitz target here.
And I don't hate this.
Not bad. I would.
Because he'll have to activate Aussie Ogre. And to be honest, sometimes it's just better to leave him alone and let him do his thing.
Yeah. Can't complain too much. Unfortunately, doesn't also get Blueford the Wise down. So he's almost
That's
certainly
gonna be
going to
bad.
punch that dirty player right back.
Yeah.
I don't like the follow-up there. I think he could have just stood still and avoided the hit back.
Oh, definitely. And, oh, this is not a good idea. I'm not a big fan of
I'm
this.
seeing a hit, and then the other white can come around and get a tackle blitz on the catcher. I like trying to pin Mr. Skeletal down, but that's risky.
No.
Risky
That's
with
so
the piece that
risky.
you have on the ground that's doing it. And yep, we're immediately just going to see him get back up. And
whack something.
what's the deal, man?
Mighty blow.
Does
Oh
not
wow,
fire.
he didn't even follow up.
Probably didn't want him based up against all the other blitzers.
Yeah, you got guard. You
And
got
it's-
mighty blow sitting there.
It's risky to pile on a dirty player, because if it doesn't succeed, he just stands right back up and stamps on you.
Yep.
You've put yourself on
How
the
much-
ground for him.
How much do you value your neck?
Yeah, I do really want to see this blitz by Sir Redford on Emil Filbert here.
Yep, I do too. And you know, he can, if he wants,
Yeah.
get 2 shots at him.
Yeah.
He
Ooh,
yeah,
or
and this is how you take the first shot.
yeah, I didn't
Ooh.
even think about that, but yeah, the Ghoul gets a free 2-die, and that'll work. What's up,
That's all
Gogma?
you need.
Yeah, Gogma appreciating the white staying put and not wanting to get anywhere near Joey Bosa or say ow.
Yeah. There's still a bounty on Say Ow, by the way, people, so keep that in mind.
Yeah.
I've
There's now a hit on Lamp, with the tackle white if he wants it, and that's a guard dodge lineman. That's a pretty good target.
You know, I tried to kill that player last time. I almost succeeded.
That's nice.
Oh, zombie doing work.
Yep, just a rookie, but still needed to start taking the initiative here.
Work is work.
Yeah.
Still hasn't used his blitz.
He now does have a hit with the mummy on the ogre. So this did end up... Where we can meld miners' bounties into the majors? I'm pretty sure you can. I mean, that also works, just rolling POWs on...
Yeah. Is this my stream or your stream? Because my streams normally always involve POWs.
Yeah, so... Are we going to get Mr. Skeletal to step on a neck this turn?
Look, I'd be just stepping on the DP straight up.
Yeah.
No assist, which sort of hurts, but, you know,
It's
ultimately, what have you got to lose?
8+ to break is not too crazy.
Oh no, he's gone for the catcher. That's actually probably a smarter play.
Yep. Let's see. It's a 41% chance to break, which it did.
Yep.
I just found out about this action calculator thing, which I now have open in the other window.
Very nice.
Hey,
I think
yep,
I might have to get that all sorted as well, just so I
Yep.
can guess the percentages of Gogma running his AG6 player through my team.
That thing is pretty brutal. Someone needs to kill that before it reaches majors, and I potentially have to deal with it.
I'll try my best for you, Doof. Feel free to add a bounty to it as well, Doof. You're more than welcome to.
I can't add a bounty until it gets to majors, but that
what
was
a shame.
That was a great turn for Tetsuya.
Oh yeah, excellent turn.
Yep. Yeah, action calculator always is happy to tell you how unlucky you were. 89% chance, sure.
Oh yeah, by the way, shout out to Angra. Fantastic game we had, brother. As I will stand by what I said back in Discord, you definitely are an excellent coach, if not one of the better coaches in our league. That was a fantastic game you played against me, mate. You were just so unlucky with those dodges. 68%.
Yeah, many thanks to Blue, Troop, Toast, who else? Boo. There were a bunch of people who were doing a play-by-play that we ended up moving to another server just to be safe, but it was really fun to sort of listen to what was going on, or watch what was going on at work, instead of actually doing work like a good person.
Yeah, Boo did put in the yards there, so yeah, kudos to you, mate. You definitely did help out the community with that one, and it was actually quite fun to reread it all again as well, so
yeah.
Even Anger appreciated it, so I tell you what, that witch, damn, she's lucky. The turn 16 lightning bolt from hell, yeah, killed it, and then she got better.
Yeah. All right.
Classic Monty Python.
She's fine. Super Duper Mill is out, and Frenzy Block to free up the catcher here.
Nice.
Where does True go at this point, though? The undead have... Ah, here we go. This is where he goes. Oh, but he 1 in 9's the catch. But it's fine. But it's fine.
You have it. You have it. No, you have it. All right.
So that's awkward for him, because now he straight up can't really protect this all that well. He's gonna have to move back the dirty player to cover. Otherwise, there's a way you could blitz through Joey and Lights Out here to get a shot on the ball. But, oh, he's going for damage. And there goes the first bribe. It is accepted. But Mr. Skeletal is going to stay on the floor for a turn.
Yep.
Joey Bosa safely avoids the first hit. Lights Out does not. Ooh, and that's a big KO.
He definitely followed his namesake right there.
Yep. Sometimes you put out the lights, and sometimes the lights put you out.
Exactly.
True Blue, this is not going to plan for him. He did not want to get bogged down, and he's getting
Yeah.
bogged down.
Yeah. I believe True probably came into the idea of this game of actually being, holy shit,
Ooh,
Joey
that's
Bosa, that's a
big.
massive KO.
That's enormous.
That is huge.
Yeah. So
That's
that's
two of his main kill pieces.
his arguably two best players are off the field right now.
Oh yeah.
I think
And
Say Ow is now the only like really good blitzer remaining. Or actually, they're all good. So Super Duper Mel is more of a ball carrier than a killer, but still.
yeah. There's potentially a great chance now for Tetsuya to really encircle this team and just lay the hurt on it.
Yeah.
And it looks like he's going to do that, putting a lot of pressure on the catcher, on Helgenator.
Yeah. The only downside that I can see here is Lebel Lamprecht is still wide open, and now it's just a handoff to him, and he just bails down the right side of the pitch. And I
But
don't
to
know
be
if
honest,
Tetsuya can catch
if I
up
was,
to that.
if I was Tetsuya, I'd be cheering that idea on. A turnover right now, of the ball against True's drive, or an early TD, they're both a win-win situation.
Yep. Okay, now he does put pressure.
That's a lot of pressure.
But I don't know if he wants to... Nope. Who are we going to step on here? Oh, we're stepping on Lamp. No, we're stepping on the Ogre.
Interesting choice.
That was...
Fixed skull.
Yep.
You gotta remember that one.
I would have gone for the guard lineman that's a little easier to remove there, I think.
And a lot more pivotal.
Yeah. And now, did he try to get Bimmy out of there? He does, and...
Failed dodge.
He's fine.
So it's a simple 3+ dodge out, and then he can just run down the field.
Yep. Well, he has to dodge out. He has to either rely on catch to work in a tackle zone, and then dodge out, or he has to dodge 2 pieces out and then attempt some sort of pass.
Well, not really. One diagonal dodge with Helgenator, run down. He can do a handoff to What's the Deal.
Oh, good point.
And then what he could do... Oh, no.
Oh, no, he's gonna... I see what he's gonna do.
He's going for the bash option. Yep. Yeah,
he's
chain push,
blitz,
actually.
He's gonna blitz off the catcher, and then he's gonna do the handoff, and then Emil is gonna run down the field.
Yep, here we go. Chain push
Or
time.
level, I mean. I like this, actually.
He gets
rewarded.
rewarded.
But sidestep does do the thing. But still.
Now, do I have my skills up?
That's still a handoff.
See, what I would have done, those 3 players, Sayao, Emil, and What's the Deal, man? He had the golden opportunity. Yep, handoff there. Opportunity to screen off further down the field.
Yeah.
And then he could stall a lot more safer. At the moment, he still has the threat of Sir Redford, the Brave.
Yep.
Coming down.
Sir Redford actually can just straight up reach.
No,
good,
very
he screened
nice.
him off.
Yeah.
As long as he doesn't get
That's
sent
one thing
off
about True. True is a fantastic
Nice.
positional player.
Nice KO there.
And doesn't burn the bribe either.
Yep.
I think these boys are just having too much fun bashing each other now.
Yeah. So now, Sir Redford can still threaten and probably force an early score here, but... One,
Yeah,
two, three,
he's
four,
definitely out
five,
of blitzing
6.
range.
Yeah, it would be 2 GFIs just to mark. Although, if he could cut the corner... Oh, he's just going to blitz his way through, and then threaten.
And base.
Yeah, I like this.
Don't follow. Oh yeah, sorry. I do apologize if I make a stupid call. That is a lack of coffee and a lack of sleep. So apologies to those in Twitch chat.
Oh, and he goes for the GFIs to base up
Cheeky.
front.
It's still a simple diagonal dodge, but
And it's still also
with dodge.
It's a potential blitz off too, if he's willing to commit a GFI.
Well, he's still got What's the Deal man there, who can just stand up, stroll down, say g'day.
Yeah,
Given
exactly.
that extra hand.
Exactly. That's probably his higher probability play there.
Mm.
It's the nice
Now
thing
here's
about.
something.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say here's something interesting. Tetsuya has 2 babes. So these KOs that he's experiencing, if they don't come back, I'll almost eat my hat.
Yeah.
First, I've got to go buy a hat, and then I'll eat it. But
Even
whereas
if,
True's in a bit of trouble.
yeah, even if it doesn't quite work out. Oh, this is gonna be a piling on. Oh no, it's not. It's a KO.
Nah, I think at that moment,
Oh.
True was.
Oh.
Oh no!
Don't do it.
I made this.
Oh.
I made this mistake 2 weeks ago.
No, what have you done? Don't tape down the button, guys.
Yep,
uh,
that's a good lesson for everyone at home. Don't
True.
pile on if you get a KO.
Yeah, that was such a greed pile on there, and he gets
Yeah.
punished hard for it.
Now I can sometimes understand piling on with Claw Mighty Blow, but just Mighty Blow by itself, no.
No, even then, it's piling
Yeah,
on a KO,
look,
even with Claw, is never good.
No,
Like, even if you
a
have
removal is a removal.
Yeah.
Yep.
So,
Just take it.
I think he's taking a moment to realize what he's done.
Yeah, I think the boys are chatting now to each other, and True's like, you know that was a KO, right? Tetsuya's like, oh shit. And
Yeah.
I did the same thing. Maybe the animation didn't come up quick enough, or maybe I just tunnel vision. Sometimes you just get that tunnel vision. You see what you want to achieve,
Yeah.
and I think, is this piling on a new skill for Blueford?
Fairly new.
Yes,
I think
it
it's
is.
his most recent level.
Mm.
Mr. Skeletal's gonna get surfed. That is not the place to be.
Nah.
That is...
And you know, marking on diagonals never works.
Yeah, that's not good positioning.
No.
That's gonna suck for him.
Yeah, it's gonna bite him in the ass.
All right. Well, he does cover off what's the deal, man, with the dodge out, but still. Okay.
And
that's better
That's
in the
better.
sense of he's covered off
Yeah.
the potential of Mr. Skeletal getting surfed without some
but
craziness.
he's now had to commit an extra player.
Yeah. I think he's basically just saying you're scoring this turn. As he tries to correct his mistake there. Doesn't work.
He's still got one more player to activate.
Ooh.
Cheeky little 1 die.
Definitely getting spicy here. Man, if that KO...
Yeah,
That
the
could've stayed out.
Helganator KO'd along with the 2 killers. That would have put, you know, True Blue on the back foot after this TD. And yeah, we're gonna see a TD. I can't see how he's gonna try and stall for one more turn. He could, but it's so risky.
I think he kind of just has to trust in the 1 in 9 here. I don't think he can make this any safer than that. Than just a straight dodge out.
Yep, dodge with dodge. With rerolls in hand. He hasn't burnt any yet, which is kudos to him.
He can take blocks first, because he doesn't need to save his team reroll, because he's got it built in. Although, no, he wants to save his team reroll, because Sir Redford has tackle.
That he does.
So, he definitely doesn't want to play around too much here.
I think if we see a tackle on the dodge, I think Anger is going to have PTSD.
Nope.
Nope.
There it goes.
Not this time. Yep.
About what you'd expect. Humans pretty good at scoring touchdowns, as it turns out. But Tetsuya's going to be happy about how quickly that happened. He's got a chance to tie it up by the half.
How do we go with the KOs? That's the important thing.
See you in a second.
We got a zombie up. Oh, still
Just
one down.
So, who's out? Lights Out is still out. But Joey Bosa, that's probably the one he wanted back.
Yeah.
Is back.
Definitely. So, Tetsuya, sitting there with 4 turns to equalize the half.
Ghoul still being out hurts, because that's his main ball carrying Ghoul, but he's still got an agility 4 Ghoul, so
Yep.
it's not like it hurts that bad.
So those watching at home, playoff implications for this match. Why are the boys trying to win and why are they trying to lose?
Ooh, yes.
Well, right now, we already know the loser of this match is going to be going up against Yorick. So
Tetsuya,
actually, is it Yorick or is it Ricky?
Who's
No,
in...
Ricky's up against Angra
Who's third?
and Yorick. Let me
I think it's Yorick is third because they tied, so
Yeah.
Gogma is first.
Yes, so me
Gogma
versus
gets
Gogma?
you, and
Yep.
Ricky gets
Angra.
Angra, and the loser of this one gets Yorick,
Yorick.
and then the winner of this one gets whoever makes it through in fourth, which is
Yes.
either Corvain or I think Joker's the one with the best chance besides Corvain. And Ernadar
It's interesting.
with a very slight chance still.
You know, you
Yeah,
look
Yorick
at
is
these.
third seed. Thanks, Toast.
Yep. It's Toast, have you still got a mathematical chance to make it, buddy?
He does, as a matter of fact. Actually, no, it's him with the best shot. Cause
It's his TD differential.
it's him versus Joker. So whoever wins that, he has the higher TD differential. So if he wins, I think Corvain.
Ooh, this is bad.
That's not good for. Oh no, that's very
And
short.
this is why this is actually one of True Blue's standard tactics: offset with kick piece and kick to the most undefended area.
Yep. So you played right into it. You can see he set up really heavy against it.
Yep.
And now all of his pieces are going to get tied down.
I think when True saw that kickoff event, he'd be cheering at home.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, both Toast and Joker need Corvain to lose, and Ernadar needs Corvain to lose and Toast and Joker to tie. And then I think he can sneak through on TD differential if he wins by at least 2.
Ooh, I tell you what, the winner of this game, no offense, Ernadar, but you're probably the last person they want to see make through
True
in
admitted
Europe.
this on the recap stream. He's like, the person I least want to, I don't know who I want to see through most, but the person he wants to see through least is definitely Ernadar.
So that's a compliment, Ernadar. I tell you what, everyone in Europe was cheering on Angra, I feel,
Yeah.
in the playoffs, because they definitely didn't want to see a Chorf team make it through. So,
Yep.
And mate, I still have PTSD from Dorfs after my last game against Viltrus, so
Yeah.
no offense, Ernadar, but I hope you don't make it.
It surprises me how tough that matchup is for Chorfs, because you would expect the Chorf mutation access to carry the day there, but
Oh, mate,
Dwarves
when you
just
have
way too much guard. And
when
Mighty
you
Dwarf.
have non-leveled blockers, KOing and Kazzing your own team with no skill ups, it was a bad game. I was tilting so hard.
That's so Dorfy.
Yeah.
Does he want the shot
To
on
be
Seiyao
honest,
here? I'm trying to
throwing these blocks first, I probably would have tried to secure the ball a little bit better.
I would have at least moved up Fandar the zombie to keep screening off the ball, because that's a 3+ pickup for Super Duper Mel. You can bet True's just gonna run over there, snag that, say thank you very much, and then run off
And quad
into space.
skulls is a thing.
Yep. Oh.
Here we go.
Pow's lamp.
And that's smart. That's so smart not
Yeah.
following, because he needs the players over here.
Yeah. He can't afford to pile on here.
Yeah, now he needs to protect that piece.
Yep.
Oh no.
Well, now they do, Ernadar.
I do apologize to those in chat. I should actually load up the chat screen so I can keep abreast of it, but I am just focusing
He's,
hardcore on the game at the moment.
He's said that if he does make it through, he's buying the Death Roller especially for whoever he plays against in playoffs.
Oh, Ernadon, now I do want to see you make it through,
Yeah.
brother. Okay, I'm loading up the chat now, so
Ooh.
I'm gonna be interactive. I'm gonna be like the Zunk 2.0 of this stream.
Sounds good to me.
Aussie Zunk.
And Mr. Skeletal continues to be just completely fucking garbage.
Good morning, Gogma.
I think everyone endorses rollers because it makes dwarves less annoying to play against because it makes them bloatier and less competitive.
True. Secret weapon as well, you know,
Yeah.
there goes a bribe.
No, I mean, it's a weird piece for dwarves because they never play down TV, so they never really try to play with bribes.
It's also a mighty murder machine.
It's also, yeah, it's also incredible
I tell you what,
for a number of reasons, but...
Ernadar, if you end up getting that roller, can you call it the mighty murder machine, please? Just, you know, for
Yep.
Gogma.
Oh, yeah.
And this is what I mean about, you know, trying to protect your main kill piece.
Yep. Fortunately,
Because we're going to see a foul here.
Fortunately, he's fine. Unfortunately, well, Super
Balls
Duper Mel
based.
will move, but
Based with tackle too. Oh, that's bad news.
yeah. Joe, I mean, he should be able to clear this off.
Mhm.
Should. And it's an agility 4 ghoul, so to be fair, it's not like a 2+ dodge is that unlikely to happen. But
That's it. Good morning, Yup Yup. How are you, buddy? I can see you in there, mate. Bait, Toaster. I see you too, buddy.
20. That's true.
How
I think
are we
it
all?
is 20 characters, so not enough character input for mighty. Maybe if you took the spaces out, you could cram it in there.
I must admit, Yup. Buddy, I
Nice.
learnt how to pronounce your name on another stream where someone was just having hell and high water trying to pronounce it.
Yep,
I
yep.
believe it was Tomo.
Are we gonna? Oh, he doesn't go for it. I was wondering if we were gonna get the spicy 3-die, since it wouldn't affect like everything being based too much. It would have been nice to have seen the 3-die dodge out by the dirty player, and 1 GFI just to step on Sir Bluford's face. But
That's it. Yeah, Tomo is an awesome bloke, mate. I've had the pleasure of doing a Star Wars RPG stream with him on Crusader's channel. Great times. Him, Warecaster, myself.
I'm really
forgetting
sad
someone.
because Crusader, when I lived on the East Coast, Crusader used to always be like an early morning stream for me, so I could just catch it in the morning while I was like having coffee and settling into work. I'd just listen to it. But now that I moved to the West Coast, it's too early in the morning by the time I'm up, and like at work he's wrapping up. It's a bummer.
Ooh, gets the power. Aussie Ogre is just copping a hiding today, but he's doing what he's there to do, just soaking up the powers, really.
I mean, if he's True's previous Ogre is anything to go by, that's all he's gonna do for about 15 games until he finally levels up.
So here's one for you, Doof. Get a 2-die on Super Duper Mel, and then run the Ghoul straight up, and he's got a chain push opportunity.
I see it. The jump up hit.
Yep.
That would be nice. He doesn't have to go quite yet, but he definitely has to go soon. Ooh.
Oh, are we?
That was ballsy.
Yeah.
We're moving up the field, it looks like.
Yeah, but this sort of feels too potato-ish for my likings.
Is he gonna dodge out Sir Bluford to finish off that cage corner?
Nah, straight.
Oh, straight sideline
Ooh,
cage.
sideline cage.
All right. This is risky.
Yeah,
I
this is going to be the end of of Tetsuya's drive now.
Yeah, there's way too many humans here that can all just swing
Yeah.
around and get in the way. There's no way he
That's
scores.
it.
Yeah.
And both his scoring threats are literally making up that cage.
Yep.
So, which Star Wars system was it in? I do believe that it was Empire. So we weren't playing in the Republic system, we were playing in the Empire system. You know, I got my ass absolutely kicked by stormtroopers. Who'd have thought that they could shoot?
We still got a couple blocks here. Ooh, that's not good. Is he
Oh,
gonna take it?
that ain't a block. Nah.
Nope.
Okay, we're gonna see another whack
I
on
would've-
Sir Blueford now.
Yep, I would have liked to have seen Sir Redford hit first, because he has a 2-die on What's the Deal, Man.
Hmm.
Always do the safer block before the riskier one.
Oh yeah, every day. Safe moves first, as oh, I've had a complete mind blank on the coach. He's a Big O coach. So.
Bush, right?
Yeah, Bush. That's
He's a
it.
good dude.
Named his Orcs team after it. He is
Yeah.
a good dude.
Um,
Actually, I'm a big fan of the Big O community. They're all awesome blokes that look after each other.
yeah. I'm always a little jealous of them. Seems like a good crowd. But REL's a pretty good group, too.
Mm.
Especially with the number of minors coaches from my season that are still all clustered in the same 2 divisions.
Mm. Oh, here's a little bit of rumor mill facts for you. This could potentially be the last season of Bash Incorporated.
Oh,
You've heard it first. Yes. I've had a chat to Papa Nasty, my mentor, and if he can go all the way with this team and take out the Super Owl, or Superb Owl, we will see the end of Bash Incorporated, and that's going to be massive for the Big O, especially
Yeah.
in Div 1. It's going to definitely change up the whole structure and the whole feel, I feel, because everyone's been going Bash to combat him, and we're going to actually sort of see maybe like more of a REL type of situation where agility comes back.
Yeah. It'll be interesting because everyone kind of thought when, oh man, and he could have gone for the 2-die there,
Yeah.
but he goes for the 1-die. Ooh.
Oh, Bonehead.
Oh.
Okay, Aussie. I think Aussie's had too many beers last night.
But what was I about to say? Yeah, I thought that this season I had heard a lot of talk that like, oh, Claw finally made its way into Div 1 with Liam's team, so Papa was gonna have a lot more trouble. But
Yeah, that was last season. I actually had the pleasure to be coached by Liam during my college season, because Liam, I had a Woodies game in my playoffs, and that was against Pastov. And Liam, being both a Chorf and a Woody coach, yeah, we were hooked up, and yeah, it was actually a good training session. So,
nice.
but yeah, now Liam's actually in Div 4, and he's currently playing as Pro Elves, which I think it's just been an experiment for him.
Yeah. There are a few crazy pro elf coaches here. Oh man, see, this is what I was worried about happening.
Yeah.
Yep, there he goes.
Oh, and KO'd.
To be fair, he's got 2 babes, so
Oh yeah.
he's,
Mind you, Babe failed on one.
that's true. There already has been a 1, so we'll see how this goes at half, but this might spell some trouble for Tetsuya. He played his
Good
defense.
morning, Pauper.
He played his defense really well, I thought, but his offense not working the same for him yet.
I'll be honest, as a Bash coach, developing your offense has been one of the trickier things I've done, and I've heard it from a lot of Bash coaches. They'll even intentionally go out and play an agility team for a season just to get that skill level back up again.
Yeah.
Because once you learn how to play positional, once you learn how to base properly and everything else that comes with Bash, and some of the hardest things is to score a TD at times.
Yep. Instant reroll there. No reason to save it.
Oh yeah. definitely not. 2 turns ago, 3 rerolls.
I think we just see him dodge everything out here. Yep.
Yeah. Why not?
So Sir Redford can now potentially be a scoring threat for Tetsuya. He's got plenty of space. He won't have any cover. I would assume Ozzy Ogre gets stepped on here by Mr. Skeletal, because why wouldn't you? But yeah, we may have to see some sort of a bizarre pass play.
Yeah, we're gonna need to see a bit more love and attention going into Joey Bosa at the moment. Because right now, he's the main threat on the ball.
There's just nobody who can
No.
really get a good hit off. I think the best he can do is a 1-die.
I really like the screen of Trues. It's quite nice.
There's a GFI with Gorbag, the zombie, to get over and provide the extra assist to 1-die Joey Bosa with a Bobo, the Ghoul. And that's risky. No block on that Ghoul. Would almost...
There's a Bobo. What happened to his old Ghoul? Guess it got killed.
Well, one of them's still KO'd. The guard Lodge Step Surehands Ghoul is out. Hopefully back at the half if you're Tetsuya.
Ernadar. I already have a name for him, unfortunately. I have the same team in Tabletop Blood Bowl, and the name is Dorhan Pancake Thunder. I approve.
I do. Ooh, pancakes sound pretty good right now, actually.
Oh, mate. For those watching at home, I'm a little bit hungover today. Been a Saturday night and all.
As are we all.
Okay, well, he's not going for the TD.
What's he doing here?
He's just going for a bit of bashing.
Yeah. I would still throw Sir Redford down as a scoring threat, and then just try to get Jimmy back behind the line.
Yep.
Maybe
now, granted,
Sir Redford doesn't go down, and then he can dodge out, and you never know. It's
Mr. Skeletal on Aussie. Oh, breaks armor.
Oh, I'm stuck. Hold on. Is there any good dwarf players in Rebel? I'm trying to think. Chaos Ubalu, I think, has the longest running dwarf team with the 3 mountains. Herringzord used to be a dwarf coach.
There actually is one at the moment, and he's in the Big O, and it's FD.
Yeah.
Check out his team. He makes...
FD's got a good one.
Oh my god. I swear you dwarf players have been soaking up every single bloody boxcars that you can possibly get.
Yeah.
those rolls of double sixes, holy shit.
Oh, hold on, here we go. Wow. Just the stun, but... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... Oh, come on. Tetsuya.
Oh, wow. Okay, I'm gonna have to try and slow myself down here because I'm live and...
Oh, I'm live again too. I just saw the blitz on Bosa.
Yeah.
But Sir Redford is one
Lucky
square
blitz.
out of scoring range.
Yep.
Could have put him one square forward.
Yeah.
And yep, here is the
handoff.
I don't think so.
I don't think you need to.
I think you, at this point, you're either not scoring or he just tries to potato a ghoul through and prays.
Ooh, check this out. We have potential surfing action against Tetsuya now.
Yep.
And this is a risk of sideline caging.
The ghoul a Bobo might go say hi to the crowd shortly.
Or alternatively, Fandar. Mind you, zombies are dime a dozen.
I don't think he bothers trying to surf Fandar. Unless he, like, literally has nothing better to do with those 2 pieces. Oh.
Cheeky little push.
That helps a lot, actually. No more surf, probably.
Nah.
And yeah, now it's just that moment, I think, where he's gonna either realize he miscounted or just he's already accepted he's not scoring, but I think he needs the win. Let me take a look. Are they same points, or is True a point ahead? True's a point ahead, so Tetsuya needs this win. Oh, and he went for it. But no go.
No. Mind you,
Not close enough.
easy to mark that player.
Yeah.
I have no idea how to elf. Yup.
I tried Pro Elves briefly and had some goofy fun with them, but the instant I started playing against someone who actually knew what they were doing, it went so poorly.
Yeah, I had a similar experience with Woodies. I feel like playing as Wood Elves feels like cheating until your team implodes.
Yeah. That Ghoul is 100% getting stepped on. Or the white
I think
is
he's
getting
gonna
stepped on.
take out the white. Yeah,
Yeah.
I would too. Agility 4 with tackle and guard. Yeah,
Yeah, kill that thing.
he gets a step in.
Kill that thing, in particular.
Oh, we got an armor
Another
break and a
KO.
KO.
All these KOs.
Yeah,
Gotta
it's
be-
as if they don't want to hurt each other before playoffs.
Gotta be semi-frustrating for True, considering he definitely would much rather be hurting things and having them not come back.
True has the heart of a bash player.
Yep, here comes the big ol'...
Oh yeah, this is gonna be a
Foul.
big foul.
Yeah, and he's correctly identified. He doesn't need to cover off anyone anymore. Oh, he even commits a dodge to it.
Yep, why not?
No run up though, poor form.
Oh
And
my god!
That's... Oh, he's fine.
Yeah,
No send-off,
He got
though.
better?
Oh, nope, there is a send-off. And that's the final bribe burned, but... I'll take that. I don't think that was bad. Sucks that he's coming back,
regeneration.
but... How many hits can True get here?
Oh,
2.
Tetsuya.
3 with his blitz. Or, Tetsuya. Correct.
Mm.
Alright, have fun, Yup. Good luck.
Yeah, good luck, brother. All the best, man.
Yep. So if he had committed to that foul, on the Ghoul would not have come back. Interesting little tidbit there.
Okay, move the zombie to assist against Lamp.
Who do you hit here?
I'd be going for Lamp. You could potentially even 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, nah, Lamp. Or you could go for the GFR to try and get Bosa, but you know, 2 die against block.
No, I don't think you go for Bosa here. You could
I'd go for Lamp.
You could go for King with the kick piece. Extremely likely to knock him over with the Mummy, and it's Mighty Blow, so better chance of breaking armor. No, we're going for Blitz. Straight up with the... Ah, I see what he's doing here. He's going for the Vanity Pass. I think? Maybe not.
You shouldn't have followed.
Yeah. I don't see what he's going for here. Gets the POW on Lamp. Just a stun.
And that's... Do we see a foul again on Aussie Ogre? Nope.
No, we're seeing a
gonna
foul on
see it.
Bosa.
Oh, Bosa.
That's
Oh, this
smart.
is a lot better.
Yeah.
That's smart.
Ah, boo. One player is getting much more out of the bribes than the other, but at the half, True is out of bribes, so he's gonna have to foul a little more carefully.
Not a bad half for True.
I think a great half for
I
True.
think, yeah. Oh, everyone's back.
And did Sayao come back? I don't think he did.
No,
He did not.
he's having
Or
a
lights
grass
out.
nap.
Yeah. At the same time, no real damage on True's team. Like, yeah, missing that guy sucks a little bit, but
Mm.
you've still got 2 other tackle players.
Yeah.
And another stand firm player. And plenty of guard. I think you're fine.
Yeah. Well, the guard side of things has leveled up now, so high kick.
Another very short kick. True really wants that blitz.
It's interesting. The setups.
Ooh.
Did Tetsuya not think about? Is he just sort of offsetting so that he can cage a little bit easier?
He offset on the other direction. I think he wanted
Yeah.
to set up on the right side of the pitch here.
Yeah, and he does.
Yep, and he pulls very safely back. I don't like the first action handoff there, but
Neither.
looks like he wants Bimmy.
The sidestepping, dodging, blodging.
I don't know how I feel about using the guard piece as the main carrier here, because you
Yeah.
had the ball on the blodge stepper. True doesn't have any strip ball, so if the only way the ball's getting off of him is if he gets knocked over anyway. And you'd prefer to use the guard for mobile assists, as opposed to now he definitely doesn't want to base anything.
Tetsuya, you're so brave, leaving your main kill piece out exposed.
He's
If
getting
I
punched
was
again.
versing you, buddy, yeah, I'd be killing that piece.
There's no reason for him to push up the field this quickly.
Nah. He had the chance to go duck and hide amongst his mates, but oh well. Oh, why? Don't base. I know you're
I don't
strength
hate
5.
the mummy basing, but like I doubt the ogre is gonna go blitz the mummy when there's a killer piece that can be blitzed. Oh,
Oh,
that was unnecessary.
tripwire.
Okay, he's punished by a team reroll missing.
That's still a team reroll going on the first turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, as blue, I'd be stoked to see that go.
Blue is super happy with how this is shaping up.
Mm.
The only thing that's going to suck for him, I think, is his dirty player is going to get tied down over here, so he can't step on people as easily. Ooh, there's KO, though.
Three-turn touchdown toaster. Well, we could see it, mate. Definitely could see it.
Tetsuya seems to want it, if he's pushing up this aggressively.
He is. I really liked his initial start, and then he's just sort of pushed up the field.
His defense was pretty great, I felt.
Yeah.
He wasn't going to stop the score. The best he could do was force it fast, and he did. He forced dice.
And by
True hit the dice, but he was doing everything correctly. Like,
yeah, he could have held his position in the middle of the field in his own half for this turn. I feel spread out Drew's team, and then just pick off the weaknesses.
yeah.
But now this really gives True the opportunity to really dictate terms at his own level.
The one downside of committing to a X cage like this is you tie up half your team in that cage, meaning that the rest of your team is basically playing against 10 right now with only 6.
Yeah. And on top of that, Bose is in range for a blitz onto Bluefoot with an assist, with Frenzy. He can really pick apart that cage. And then next minute, we're back to what happened on turn 7 and 6. Ball carrier is going to be based again.
How about he just blitzes Mr. Skeletal straight up with the idea of just getting him off the field?
Yep, surfing is definitely an option right here.
Yeah. That's what I would prefer, I think. Like, I know that Blueford's scary and all, but taking out the dirty player and getting that guaranteed removal from the surf, which is pretty likely with Bosa, like, that's what I would rather take in this situation. True. Being smart, taking a minute to think about it here.
Yep. Well, that's the joy of miners, is that 4-minute turn. I definitely know that Anger and I ended up soaking most of those minutes
yeah.
up in our game, so
But
it's good, it's worth it. G'day Angra, how are you, buddy?
yeah, Gogma does raise a good point here. The Surf, the only downside is Joey forces one GFI, and then he'd probably have to spend the second GFI just to get off of the sideline.
That's probably why my argument for like Lampark to come along. Okay.
The only risk, I guess, with hitting with Bosa here is it could end up a little bit of a frenzy trap. Looks like he's setting up well to prevent it from being too much of one, but that Ghoul having guard, the one sort of unintended consequence here. Oh no, he's going for the Surf.
Everybody goes surfing
and he gets
in the USA.
So he's gonna have to move, or else he gets counter surfed here. But he does. No frenzy on Tetsuya's team, so barring some sort of ridiculous chain push, he's safe.
It's still doable. It's a little bit harder now. Now, True had the chance then to get an extra hit on that zombie by pushing him, but it looks like he just wants to move King.
Yeah. He wants as many players involved in stopping the cage as possible.
Yep.
He doesn't care too much about punching zombies on the opposite side of the field. Ooh.
Cheeky little GFI.
Aggressive there, but he is going to get punched. In fact, he could theoretically, LaBelle could get surfed here. Now, I don't think I like that. I think that was basing for the sake of basing.
Throwing in guard just to make it a little bit harder for Bosa to go off.
Yeah, but still, I mean, look, well, I guess the only risk is to surf him requires a block with the ball carrier, and then that means the ball carrier is not moving, obviously. And this is where I kind of wish he had left the agility 4 as the ball carrier, because this, now that he's faced up against tackle, if he has to dodge, it's 3+ instead of a 2+.
Has Tetsuya forgotten all about Jimmy?
It's only been the one turn. Jimmy did.
Yeah, he did do the handoff. Yeah.
So he should move up. Though.
I definitely would be taking the opportunity now to reposition back in the middle of the field.
Yeah. If he can get Bimmy out of there and into the middle, most of Tetsuya's team covering off the center is on the ground. So.
Yep. This is something that, you know, I feel Tetsuya could probably work a little bit better on, is revolving his offensive drive by keeping those mummies as tight to the ball carrier as possible.
Yeah.
I've played against players like that, and it's absolute fucking nightmare to deal with.
What I feel like you want to do as Undead is you want to just push your way slowly up the field until the point that you can get a Ghoul into scoring range, and then you kind of just explode. Like, you either do a handoff to a different Ghoul, you just stretch the field really well with the movement 7. But those first few turns should be just slow, steady marching up the field with your slow pieces. Because if you
when you commit to the sideline like this, you're literally limiting your options so heavily.
Undead are great at bullying the center.
Definitely agree there. G'day, Steak. Welcome to the channel, buddy. Good to see you,
Steak's
mate.
here? What's up, Steak?
Yeah, Steaks.
I don't see them in chat yet. Did you chat something, or?
No. I just randomly filter back into
Oh,
the chat list. You know, try and make everyone feel a little bit more welcomed. You know,
this is what I have to do
typical
on my stream.
Zunk 2.0 option. Yeah, yeah, I can now.
Yo.
Welcome, buddy. Welcome, mate.
Up?
So, Steak, looking at minors this year, buddy, is there any teams that you've been impressed with, both play and build style? Because you're gonna have a couple of these lads joining your league soon.
Well, that was something.
Yeah.
That was
Potato
starting.
time. Yeah.
He can't cover this off.
No, not at all.
I guess Sir Redford can, kind of.
He's just completely and wholly relying on the fact he's got sidestep and dodge, but
2, 3, 4,
that ain't gonna
5,
help you.
6, 7, yeah. 6 right there. That at least will... No, that won't even cover off from Bosa. I mean, it's a lot of GFIs for most people to hit, or it's some dodges, but...
Well, Emil's there as well.
Alright,
Okay,
well...
that
sort of helps.
I probably, being guard, I would have just based him nice and snug against that Ghoul.
That helps.
Yeah, that's a hell of a lot better. A few little cheeky dodges to get into that position, though.
Yeah, so 2 linemen in range to hit. Or 1 in range to base, 1 in range to hit, but it will be nothing against Blodge Step. And now it's not even that.
Yeah.
It's 1 lineman in range. So
Come on, Tetsuya.
will score fast.
Don't forget about Jimmy.
Oh god, yeah, I totally forgot about Jimmy.
Yeah, he sort of hides down there.
Yeah.
Yep, he forgot.
Yep. Or he just doesn't want Jimmy anywhere close to the scary pieces. Because if Tetsuya tries to stall at all, he's going to start getting banged on.
Yeah. But if Tetsuya wanted to stall it effectively, he could have ran Jimmy up and sort of go right next up to Vandar as well, just to give that extra play for the next turn.
Yeah.
That's okay. I've done it many a time. I've forgotten like a hobo or a chorf down in the backfield because of, yeah, zoom out boys, zoom out. You can see more.
Just check real quick.
Jimmy the Forgotten, plus F to forget to pay.
Forgotten.
I will say this, I do love our miners community. We've got a good bunch of lads in it.
Yep.
That's for sure.
Every miners community, it seems to be, it's all the really dedicated coaches from the college league, so it always seems to be a good community.
Nothing to be taken away about those who don't go to miners after college, but yeah, it's definitely a tip-top community.
How do you feel about? Oh, never mind. He's gonna blitz here. I was gonna ask how you felt about trying to swing the wrestle guy around. Just pushes.
Yep, but in saying that, he can now get a mill. And
yeah, wrestle tackle. I was gonna wonder if it was worth it to try and maybe make some GFIs or dodges to red dye the ball with a meal, because wrestle tackle pretty.
It's
reliable.
a great ball sucker.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, that was cheeky.
A little unnecessary, because all he does now is he just dodges back out, unless he's planning on. Yep, he is. Very nice.
Are you gonna take the extra? No.
No, I don't think he needs to.
Yeah, he'd just end up, assisting, blitzing, and running through because Emil's only strength 2.
And
Snake,
actually,
no one will ever know.
You could take 2 GFIs to hit with Sir Redford. Or Sir Blueford, I mean. Or he could take a dodge with Sir Redford. And I like the dodge with Sir Redford. You can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1 GFI to ensure that you're going to be knocking off the ball, even if it's just pushes.
Blitz to push the catcher and run it in. Yep.
Yeah, it's I would swing all the way around to the left side and hit that way so that you can push him here if it doesn't come off. I think that extra 2+ in this case is worth it.
Yeah. With rerolls in hand.
Yeah.
We haven't seen too much head stomping this half, I feel, but mind you, 2 turns in. Maybe my bloodlust is getting up.
Mr. Skeletal is missing, and
Jimmy is forgotten.
Man? Yeah, what's the deal, man? It's just tied up. Oh, he's gonna blitz him. Oh.
Ooh.
You know what? This is safer. I don't know why I didn't think about this before.
Yeah, to be honest, that would have been like.
But he's gonna run it in here. He has to.
Yeah, and to be honest, as true, I'd be like, yep, run that in.
Yep.
I now have a solid 5 turns to score now.
Yep. True's gonna want to grind this out at this point.
Yeah. And True is definitely aiming for the win as well. He wants that #1 seed for glory's sake.
Lights out, still out.
Yep.
That was a big KO. So Tetsuya gets defense, which again, that was what he had the most success on early in the match, but will he be able to turn over this time? Because he can't afford to allow another fast score forced anymore. He's only got 6 turns for True Blue, 5 for Tetsuya left in the game. We are gonna see again this really staggered out defense for Tetsuya.
It's an interesting defense. It's almost like an elf defense.
Well, it's a defense against a fast score, but True doesn't care about scoring fast here. True just cares about scoring before turn 16.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, True doesn't even need to care about scoring at all. He's in with a tie, so Tetsuya needs to play a lot more aggressively here.
We both know True, and we both know that he is going to try and score.
Oh yeah, I mean it's true.
Yeah.
He's gonna set nothing less than a win here, but.
Ooh, that's an interesting comment there, Toast. #1 seed gets an easier matchup. Between Yorick and Corvine. Oh, to be honest, mate.
Corvine's team is definitely worse. Or, like,
yeah,
worse in terms of to face against. It's an amazing Chaos team.
Yeah. And Yorick has some awesome killer goats. But as I was telling him and the rest of you guys in Discord, if I had to choose between my players, between Gogma, Yorick, and Blitzy, Ricky, I was more keen on the Yorick matchup. Lack of guard, not too much block, you know. Corvine definitely has the stronger... Yeah, I totally agree with you, Gogma, there. Gogma said Corvine's team is stronger on paper, but Yorick is possibly the scarier coach, in my opinion. Yep. Yeah, I can agree with that. Yeah. Yorick has done wonders with his team, and I will also... Like, who else? Like,
so the thing is, I guess it depends on who goes through. If Tetsuya does pull off the win here, he doesn't want Chaos. If True pulls off the win, humans actually match up decently well against Chaos.
Yeah.
Chaos are actually pretty fragile for a Bash team. Not like they're fragile, not like they're Norse or anything, but they're majority AV8, which breaks plenty. And humans can somewhat keep up in the Bash war, not amazingly. They still have to play pretty elfy, but they can get some good hits in and take out some key goats, and all of a sudden they're on top.
Ooh, Aussie doing something.
Ooh, nice.
Just a stun.
Yup. Yeah, still, it's always nice when the ogre is helpful.
Yeah.
But yeah, the trade-off, of course, is Chaos cannot keep up with humans in terms of scoring ability. They're just too fast.
But mind you, I'm not sure if you've noticed this yet, but Yorick now has a piling on Mighty Blow claw piece.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, welcome to the claw palm team, there,
Ooh.
Yorick.
Failed pickup, not great, but he's
Oh,
set
that
up
just
well
gave me
enough to where it's
PTSD.
unlikely to cost him here.
Hmm.
That said, he definitely wants to pick it up before next turn.
Ricky, my brother, welcome to the chat stream.
Yo, what up, drunk Ricky?
Tipsy Ricky.
I know.
Oh god, I am so looking forward to the new seasons of Rick and Morty coming out.
Yeah. Me too, man. Me too.
Literally my favorite cartoon at the moment.
I'm working my way through BoJack Horseman right now. The new season just
That's
came
actually
out
not too
yesterday.
bad.
It's
I
I can't do too much of it at a time because it's too real.
hmm.
But it is a great show.
It. I swear, BoJack reminds me of Everyone Loves Raymond.
Yeah.
That character. Yeah. This deep insight I'm watching the stream for. Welcome to the chat there. I can't even pronounce that this morning. I'll just call you Devon.
We
Devon
should get
Sire?
some Madden in here. The team that punches the most usually wins the game. If you remove all the players, it's tough for them to score touchdowns.
Who'd have thunk that attrition works?
It's almost like my entire strategy as Nord coach.
How's that going for you at the moment, dude?
2, 3, and 5, not great.
Oof.
It's been a rough season. I've been up against a lot of Nurgle and a lot of Lizards, which are my two statistically worst matchups. And I play another Lizard coach this week, or tomorrow, actually.
Seems like Rel's got a bit of a Nurgle-ish problem there. You guys got to fix that.
So much Nurgle. Steak is not helping with that. But the good news is... that the Wizard coach I'm facing is going to be missing his Crocs. The bad news is he got 2 Strength 5 Saurus. And an Agility 5 Skink.
By the way, speaking of Croxes, Ricky, how'd you go with the dice roll on your level up, mate? If you don't mind sharing. If you do, then keep silent. You have the option. Oh no. Oh no.
That's bad.
That's so bad.
That's atrocious.
Okay, that kill piece has to go this turn. True's probably eyeing him off with love. No double. Unlucky there, Ricky.
Aw. I forget, he had guard stand firm already, so at that point I guess it's break tackle.
Break tackle or grab.
Yeah. I would put break tackle. Having the Crocs able to reposition is really nice.
I definitely do love a good break tackle piece.
Yeah.
Yeah, prop grab. Yeah, grab's a great one,
really
especially with the tail.
Grab's nice for just making sure he stays relevant. He keeps people on him.
And the other thing is with grab, you know, you just get that sweet option for turn 1 fouls. I love that. I'm looking forward to getting a chorf with grab.
Here comes the blitz.
Yep.
And yep.
Here comes the inevitable blitz.
Oh, he's going to Juggernaut it.
Yeah, smart move.
This is why you want Juggernaut on your surfing piece.
And gets rewarded with the surf.
We'll be fine.
And it is a scratch.
But he's essentially out of the game.
Yeah, Gogma, the crowd has been really kind. I think, you know, there's a lot of fans in there wanting to see both teams make it through unscathed. We haven't even seen a rock. Like, come on.
Yeah. This has been such a... I guess there was the movement bust on the white, but he regened it, so...
Yeah.
You know,
he got better.
Yeah. Interesting. I would have preferred almost to see him just pin him up against... Oh no, because sidestep. We wouldn't have been able to pin him up against anything.
Nah. I hate that skill.
Yeah. No surf on that Ghoul. Sure Hands finally decides to work. And True...
That's a smart option. Yep, he's got most of his characters. His pieces based at the moment. Yeah. At the moment, to be honest, I was looking at his team setup and I was thinking, do I go middle? Do I go towards our right? Since we're watching it from Tetsuya's angle,
Yeah.
and I like this better. It's really going to force Tetsuya to show his hand.
He's gonna happily line it up. He's got the piece advantage right now, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, so it's 10 on 10. No, 11 on 10. So he's got the player advantage.
Mm-hmm.
He can just, yeah, keep this line, and the instant that Tetsuya comes close to threatening the ball, he just runs up with Helgenator, launches it at something.
Yeah.
Or just even into space. And
Yep.
stalls out the rest of this game. Ooh.
Oh, say out. Oh,
Oh.
come on. Come on.
Oh!
Come on. Oh, yes! We have a bounty!
Nope. Appo worked.
No.
Appo
Oh,
worked.
he got
He's
better.
fine.
God damn it.
Appo worked.
I want that strength 4
I
piece.
could hear blue clench from here.
I think I just got a ping from Blue. One moment. Let's see
Oh,
what he
man.
says.
Oh man.
Not today. Not today, he said. Not today.
Aw. Couldn't resist. That was almost a got one.
Yeah.
Oh.
Stupid Appo. I totally agree with you, Ricky. The Appo has been ruining the final week of playoffs by just recovering everyone.
Yeah.
You know, that strength
Where-
4 witch of Angra.
Can I kidnap Blue's Appo and have it for my team? Because my Appo has been freaking garbage. Like,
What have you been getting your armor from the discount armor basement?
no, actually my armor's held up really well. It's just when it breaks really badly. Oh, why would you oh, he must be... Okay.
Archangel, welcome to the stream there, buddy. It's good to see you again, mate.
He must have decided he needs to get his Ghoul back to threaten. Otherwise I don't know why you'd reroll that. Yeah, here we go.
Yep.
He needs to put the pressure on to force True to throw dice here.
Okay. And we're
Does he
gonna
have
get
a- no,
another
he's used his blitz.
another block on the tongue.
Yep, Okung is gonna go down here. Yeah, everybody mourning the absence of the loss of say ow there. Nope.
I'm not.
Going
I
right
don't
for
hate this. I like this a lot.
Yeah, just again.
Mm.
Now Blue has to think about what he does here. The only issue is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'd be tackling that Ghoul with the Rackle piece of Emil with an assist from What's the
So-
Deal.
I would do something a little different here, I think.
Mm.
I would block off a hole with Tulane here. Tulane the zombie in the center. If he can block him down, then Helgenator can just run up, quick pass into a catch by Emil, and then Emil is gone. And there's going to be just about nothing that Tetsuya can do about it.
Yep. Alright, did not see that one coming.
Like, Tetsuya needs to hope that a pass play fails here.
I guess Emil is the right human for this job.
Oh, no. What are we doing here?
We're gonna see a chain push.
What are we doing here? Ah. Maybe, Oh, there we go.
KO.
Mr. Skeletal Man not living up to the hype this match.
No. Not at all.
This is still sort of okay. I think I see what he's doing here. He's caged off a little area for Emil to get into. So, oh, but the catch, it's no good.
No.
That's a 1-9. That ball is very exposed.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is.
Immediately.
Yep. Straight after lamp. That is the right block. Shame you didn't get the follow.
You dodge out with Sir Redford. You hit Emil, and then that's nice. Lavelle goes down. Just a stun, but that's a big one. Yep, okay. So Redford can dodge out and punch away Emil. Oh, but... And he burned his reroll! And he burned his reroll on that block! So he's got none left. So that's it. He had a golden opportunity.
Not Angra, apologies.
He had a golden opportunity to win the game there, and it's going to be for nothing.
I agree. I completely agree. That failed pass
to pay
and
respects.
catch, yeah.
Yeah, that was his moment, and Sir Redford beefed it really hard. Because yeah, if Emil was off the ball, it was either a run over by Bimmy to get the pass, or to get the sure hands pickup, and then maybe just like a dodge through and a handoff to Jimmy, and then Jimmy's gone.
Yeah.
Like, he saw the play. But unfortunately, what's the deal, man? Just probably my MVP for this game for making that tackle. No problem, he failed. Angra said he failed enough dodges for you to fairly mistake that it was him. Man, these Dark Elves are a little moldy today. What's going on?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he's gonna...
Yep,
this
smart
is
choice.
Probably a safe recovery here at this point.
Well, he can't run backwards. He's gonna have to run forwards now.
Yeah, but I mean, he's fine with that.
Yeah, Bo's just sitting in the wings.
Oh. Okay.
Hand off.
This time he catches it. Doesn't even need to give it to Bosa. He can just run.
Oh yeah. Like, who's gonna catch him? A mummy?
The mummy can base with 2 GFIs, and that's it. And now we can do that.
Yep.
Oh.
True's identified that.
Second GFI may have been a little unnecessary.
Yeah, I think 1 GFR was enough in that case, but...
I guess it was technically to get out of the range of Bimmy.
I can sort of see what he's doing. He's protecting both his pieces at the moment from the Mummy Blitz on to Joey Bosa. You know, that's... True, if you see this, man, that's a little bit of pixel hugging there, my friend.
Yeah. What a surprise. All the minor coaches want True to throw his pieces away.
To be honest, I much prefer that he keeps a lot of them, because his TV at the moment, oh my god. That's some sweet inducements there.
Yep. He's learning to play with, or he's learning to play against inducements this season. And...
You know, there's an argument for True to get the Wizard Stadium for how bloaty his team is.
I think
much like a Papa Nasty type of tactic.
Is this Tetsuya's or True's stadium here?
This is Tetsuya's.
Okay. So I was going to say, the Bribe Stadium is kind of similar to the Wizard Stadium in the sense of, like, you're saying, right, if I'm giving up bribes to my opponents all the time, I might as well get one myself. But,
exactly. True actually went for the Surf Stadium, so the +1 to injury rolls on surfing.
Wants to use both sides to his fullest extent.
Yeah,
it's a pretty
exactly,
nice,
mate.
It's a pretty nice bribe area. That looks fun. It'd be nice to be around.
Holy shit! Have a look at those bags of gold.
Yeah, I'd take it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm in the wrong career.
Yeah.
So it looks like Tetsuya is going to concede the touchdown
I
and
think
the game.
Tetsuya's accepted. I
Yep.
think he's thinking about what he can hit now.
Yeah.
And more accurately, what he can foul into the dirt.
Kill what's the deal, man. You're going to make True cry so much if you kill that piece.
At the same time, what's the deal, man, is probably about to get cycled if he doesn't get a double.
Oh yeah.
Those dirty player pieces, you do not want them to get too bloaty.
Yeah, and on top of that, he's already got his kick piece, so that's generally the main skill people will pair with dirty player.
Yeah. We'll keep him probably until another lineman levels and can also take dirty player, but yeah, you cycle that.
Well, it seems like the boys are having a little bit of a chat in-game at the moment.
There we go.
Yep, we're back into it.
As Okung is going to take the shot. But he's fine. I was thinking it would have gone on to Super Duper Mill there, but I suppose he still can hit with Bimmy.
Hmm.
Are we getting what are we getting here?
A foul by the looks of it.
With the Ghoul? Boo.
A no assist foul.
Trying to get him sent off, maybe.
Hmm.
There's a fat pow on Lamp. Nah, but he's fine. Drew's armor holding up surprisingly well here.
Yeah, except for the first half where he suffered a fair few KOs. It's been pretty uneventful in the second half.
He had the one big injury that Diapo worked on, but otherwise his team is fine.
Yeah.
So both of them have dodged a potentially career-ending injury for key players. As yeah, True is gonna leave nothing to chance here. He's just gonna sit in the corner,
stall for one turn, try and get a few whacks, and call it a GG.
Yep.
Has Jimmy been forgotten again?
Oh god, he has.
Okay. If Jimmy ever goes down, I am literally gonna lead a GoFundMe campaign to change Jimmy to Jimmy the Forgotten.
Yep. I think when he does finally die, because all ghouls must die, everyone should just completely forget who he is and forget to pay respects. Just like, who died?
Okay, looks like we got a surf here.
I see it.
Nope.
Oh. Ah.
No,
Disappointing.
well. We can dream. Share your memories of Jimmy.
Yep. Oh,
In
Jimmy
quotation,
goes down, though. Here we go.
nothing.
Let's see. Ah, he's fine. Technically, let's see. No, that wouldn't have backfired. He's too far away. I was wondering if he could have sidestepped closer.
I will say this, kudos to True. Eliminating that kill piece literally has just enabled him to win this game, I feel, with the surf.
Eliminating both kill pieces by Surf, because you have to count dirty players as kill pieces too.
Oh yeah, especially with 2 bribes in hand.
With those
still has
down.
2 bribes.
Oh, as here goes a nice. Ah, doesn't do anything.
We want blood. You know what, Ricky? I agree.
That won't do anything.
You can throw an assist to have another crack at Aussie Ogre again if he so wished.
Yeah, there's a few things he can still do. He could have engineered a surf on Helgenator there, but he chain pushed the wrong way.
Yeah, exactly, that's true. Chain push into a stand-up blitz.
Yeah.
From Redford, I believe.
Yep. No, this won't be.
No.
No, it would have been a blitz from Jimmy if he remembered he existed. So would have been a steep requirement there, but
Yeah, don't be silly. He needs to remember Jimmy for that.
yeah, exactly. uh, um,
You know what?
I'm gonna feel
no,
bad
you
if it
can't.
turns out that he actually was specifically not getting Jimmy involved because he didn't want him to take a punch, and he was accepting that he had lost. But look, all I'm saying is at least bring him over to take an ogre hit. With here comes the blitz.
Hey, Jimmy! We missed you, buddy. And nothing eventuates.
Nope.
Yeah, you might as well just take that one die, yeah, with block.
Yeah, there you go.
And get punished.
Whoops.
Oh well.
Well, now Jimmy's gonna take a punch and die. Just watch.
It just depends if True has the 3 die.
Oh
no,
no,
he's gonna run around and score.
Not gonna even bother. Just take the win.
Yep.
Emil gets closer to a level, and True is officially your America's Division winner. And
yep, congratulations, True.
With a final record of 6-3-1, I think it is now.
Yes, he did have that one loss against Teenage Bottle Rocket.
And Zombie steals the MVP, and what's the deal, man? Wins the hearts and minds of the fans. So
I'm not sure if I think he'll keep him for playoffs. He'll just give him block.
I would think so. It's,
barring doubles for guard.
Yeah. So let's take a look at how that affects Noah. True actually 7-2-1 going through, and then Tetsuya will be 7-1-2. Or 8-2-1, and then 7-1-3 will be the end result once they confirm this.
Oh wow.
So
just having a look at the dice rolls now. Have a look at the armor rolls for Tetsuya.
Ooh, that's a pretty nasty break rate on Undead. 46% break rate. That was a lot of Mighty Blow hits on Armor 8, so maybe that's what you expect, but still.
Yeah.
And then his block dice were pretty average.
Regeneration on
block
point.
dice were slightly hot, and his D6s were more or less average.
Yep, True. True got a nice share of the powers there as well.
Interestingly, the wake up after KOs for True were 50%, so straight up exactly what you would expect. It was just all of the fails were on the one piece he probably wanted back the most.
Yeah, Sayao just wanted no part of that game.
But pretty average dice for both teams. Maybe the dodge dice a little crappy for for Tetsuya, considering I think most of his dodges were agility 4 and ghouls with dodge. But that seems like it was very few dice shenanigans happened. That was just two coaches going head to head and one having the better game plan today.
Yeah, True got a little bit unlucky with his pickups and passes though.
Yeah.
Pickups and captures.
And look at the number of dice Tetsuya rolled.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's insane.
It's
But yeah, good
Hashtag
game,
who
guys.
is Jimmy in the Discord. I love that.
Oh goodness. But yeah, well played, boys. And congrats to both of you for making it into playoffs. You now, Tetsuya, you do have the pleasure of taking on Yurik.
Yep. So let's take a quick look at the leaderboard while we're still here. Miners, there we go. America's leaderboard. So True is official, and Tetsuya, Angra, and Ozzy, in that order, are your 4 coaches from the Americas for the playoffs.
And if I'm not mistaken, Doof, all 3 of us got our predictions for the playoffs correct in that aspect for America.
I think we did. So, and then On the European side here, it's going to be Dogma will be in first once his buy processes, just off TD differential. Then it will be Ricky and Yorick, and then Corvain, potentially, he's got the pole position. Clan Nibblers could steal it, potentially.
Who is Corvain playing?
He is playing Cairo and the Morporkian Misdemeanors.
Ooh.
So, on the surface, when you look at the records, you'd think Corvain is favored, but Cairo's got a good team. It's kind of a mismatch for Chaos.
But again, remember what you were saying about the double-up games? I've got now back-to-back Delves. Corvain will, if he can beat Morporkian, he will have back-to-back humans.
Yeah.
And to be honest, now I was thinking about that a little bit more after my game with Angra, and I do feel a hell of a lot more comfortable taking on Gogma. Although Gogma is going to be as rich as, you know. Actually, I won't continue that one. That could get a little bit racist, but.
Although the good news is Dogma will be 1560 after his buy processes, because he'll get back.
Yes, I noticed that. I definitely did the mathematics on that one, and yeah, it's going to be a very spicy playoffs first round, I feel.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, so I agree with you, Toast.
Let's see. You versus Gogma, Angra versus Ricky. Tetsuya goes up against Yorick, and that's not the matchup Tetsuya wanted as his first.
Nah.
That said, the one thing is Yorick may be a scary coach, but he doesn't have the scariest team.
If those warriors were developed,
yeah,
it'd be frightening.
Omulgor's leveling, he'll probably take piling on, and it looks like Yorick's hiding his levels for now. Or he was just too lazy to process them. One of the two. But, yeah, he'll probably get another Mighty Blower block piece when Togor levels 2. He'll be missing one, so he won't have a bench. Yeah. It could go badly for him if Tetsuya can get removals early there, but...
Well, he's got the cash to get a bench.
Yeah, he does. Oh, he does. He has to burn some, too, so I wouldn't be surprised if he picks up a 13th goat for that game. And this is just an MNG, right? Yeah, this is just an MNG, so he won't fire up.
Yep. Oh, Gogma, by the way, I just realized your sidestepping Blitzer niggled.
Yep. So, keep him for the playoff run, but he's probably not long for this world if nature doesn't take its course.
Nature. Yeah, we're calling Chorfs an act of nature now.
Yeah, more or less.
This is a match I'll be looking forward to watching. Is Ricky versus Angra.
Yeah.
Yo, true. Well played, good sir. Well played.
Yeah, well done. Congrats on the win and on the first seed.
Likewise.
Now we were discussing who you probably want to play the most. We know you want to play the dwarves the least, but out of the 3 other teams, Chaos, Skaven, Necro, who do you want to play the most? Yeah, Ernadar. Skaven? Yeah. Yeah, I guess it is a super diminished Skaven or Necro.
Everyone wants to play Skaven.
Yeah. Well, it is a...
They've had a bit of a rough trot this season.
It is a diminished Skaven team.
Yeah, he imploded at the wrong time.
He's not going to have a 4th gutter unless he gets incredibly lucky on the winnings. But yeah. That is probably going to be it. I think I'm going to kill the stream here because I need to go snag some food. And also just take a walk. Try and clear the last little bits of hangover. But Ozzy, thanks again, man, for joining. It's been a pleasure.
Oh mate, it's always a pleasure jumping on stream here. I do miss it. I can't wait till I get a good internet connection to get back into it again. So thank
Yeah,
you for the
definitely.
invite. I really do appreciate it.
For sure, man. Always welcome. And we're gonna try to start covering more playoffs as the playoffs actually spin up. So,
Yeah.
although it may not be just me, I think there's probably going to be a couple other streamers that are going to be interested in covering it as well when I'm not able to. So.
Yep. So all you kids at home, be sure to post in both Reddit and Discord your times, just to make it a little bit easier for the streamers. I know it can be a bit of a pain in the ass chasing people, so from personal experience. So yeah, let us all know. Also, heads up, just a reminder for those in playoffs, we have 2 weeks to get 3 rounds done. So get the ball rolling, get it done quickly, just so that whoever wins it has a fair chance to actually go into the what do you call it? The global playoff one.
Yeah, the just the Rebel playoffs, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's a long-running tradition of minors coaches in the playoffs, just getting shredded. So, but this crowd, I think, has a pretty good chance at breaking that streak.
I could just see first round matchup, and it's like, you get Nurgle.
Yep. Well, just if you see Shadora around, ask him how his playoffs run went after minors, or just take a look at his team. He's still got. A few
are we gonna trigger him? You know.
I don't know. I mean, I'm always a fan of reminding him of that because he beat me to reach that playoffs. So it's the one solace I can take is it wasn't me.
Helves or orcs are the okay. True. Always doing his research for us. We got Helves or the orcs. I'm definitely a big fan of Helves if I make it through.
One of those things is not like the other.
Give him Nam flashbacks. Yeah,
no,
exactly. Toast.
You'll see just the he'll start typing and then he'll stop, and you can just superimpose the war footage over the background.
He has the karaoke Trails of Tears face, single tear rolls down his face.
Oh no.
What's this? Pom Catcher?
Oh yeah.
What?
High elf catchers are amazing. They don't have to necessarily be catchers. They can be anything if they get doubles.
That's the thing with high elves. They can be literally anything. They're like humans. Really.
Pro elves are even better at doing that. I've seen a ton of pro elf teams who end up with the killer being a catcher.
But I much prefer the armor value of a high elf team than the old pro elves. And I think, who was it? Tomo had made a really good point. He said, because he was thinking about his team next season because he's re-rolling, and he goes, I'm gonna go Delves for the simple reason you get a blitzer out fresh after cycling one, he can start hitting straight away. You can't do that with high elves.
Yeah, that's true. Dark elves you can at least punch back most of the time.
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
Hey.
Thanks everybody for tuning in. I'm gonna cut the stream here. I've been Doof. Thanks again to Ozzy for joining. Oh, I guess
I am Aussie Viking. Oh, you didn't even give me the chance to do the true blue
I didn't.
thing.
I'm terrible.
Oh, disappointment.
We will see you next time. Peace, guys.